Hey everyone, welcome back to another Plays Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and welcome to my first farming video. I'm going to go ahead and get started. We're going to be farming the wizard hat in the floating catacombs. You're going to find them off the Salem witches here in the, like I said, in the catacombs, and it's their rare drop. Best place I found it was here using the Masamune, because you're able to just go in and out of this little entrance and use the quarter attack special ability. Now I said in another video you had to kill her and the cat that comes out. I didn't find out till afterwards that you just have to kill her, because once you kill her, it has a chance of dropping without having to kill what she turns into. I didn't take that long to farm her. I think I was here 5 minutes before it finally dropped. Wizard hat, wide brim for protection. What I liked about it is I still think it's the strongest helm in the game, and it raises all your stats. The only thing that the dragon helm offers that this doesn't is just more strength, but I think you get more out of this than the dragon helm. Now next up, I wanted to visit the librarian to try to get his last item, which is Draculas Tunic. I didn't find this out till just like actually a day or so ago, that he doesn't drop it until you've gone to the inverted castle and back. So I just wanted to come here and give it a one shot with one mana bar. I wasn't really going to try to farm him or anything like that, because it's not an upgrade to what I have. It's just more of a collection purposes. And he drops it right at the very end of my mana bar, as you're about to see here. Dracula's Tunic, embroidered nobleman's tunic. It does increase all my stats, but the thing is, walk armor. The only thing that walk armor does is it gives you a lot of defense, and also lowers your int by 5. So that's why there's a big jump in int right now. So technically, it just gives you +1 to strength, constitution, 3 to int, and that's about it. It does help your attack power, but I need the defense more than everything else. And for this one, I wanted just to farm the Rapier. I kind of regret not getting this in the first place, because it is a good weapon to have right off the bat, and you can get it right away because it's in the normal castle. Not because of the attack power, but for the special ability. Now, it didn't take long to drop as well. I'm having good luck so far. And what it does is, like I said, it's not very good, not very strong attack-wise, but lower levels, the quarter circle would have helped with bosses. And each one of those does pierce for the sword's damage, so that's why it would have been effective to farm. Now here I'm actually farming the Skull Shield. It drops off many enemies, but the Skull Lord is the easiest that I found, because he's just right there at the entrance, and using the Rune Sword, he was easy to farm. I did have to use a lot of luck potions on it, and with everything else, when I was farming from an enemy, I had both Rings of Arcana on with the luck potion in my offhand, just constantly using it. This one, I do believe he gave me some trouble. What was it? I think I farmed him for 15-20 minutes. Yeah, it's about right there that I can remember. Like I said, he's not the worst one in the video. The worst one's coming up soon. Skull Shield, shield with Knight's Crest, and you're going to see what it looks like with the shield rod. And just to give you the full view, and what it does is when you use it with the shield rod, it summons a cluster of skulls and it shoots a laser. That laser is actually pretty effective. I think for right now it could hit for close to 100 damage if I remember right. If you were to get this early in the game, that would have been a good weapon to use. Now while I was over here, I also farmed the Medusa head. It could be found near the clock tower. I found this area to be the best because it was a constant stream of Medusa heads, and where I was at, the sword's range covered where it could fall, so I didn't really have any danger of it falling to the ground and me losing it. So that's why I chose this area. It didn't take long, as well as the other things, before it finally dropped here. Gorgon-headed shield. Now the thing with this shield, you can actually damage enemies with it or run into candles and break them. It does have attack power with the shield. It's one of the two that does attack. And with the shield rod, it does shoot lasers from the shield. I don't think it stones anything, but I never really tried it. Now this is the one that I had trouble farming with. I was trying to farm the Heaven Sword. The Heaven Sword is another long-range weapon, and it is the Cloaked Knight's rare drop. His common drop is the Flamberg. It's a two-handed flame sword. It's not very good. I got a couple of those. I'll probably show it in the next video because I got 10 or 20 of those. Thing is, when I was farming them, it took about 2 to 3 hours. It was about 2.5 actually. And for this, it was hard because every time I killed him, there's a chance that the sword could have fell down the pit where I was jumping in and out of, and I could have lost it. But I kind of had it down to an art at the point, and if he finally dropped it, I think he's gonna see in just a second. Enchanted Floating Sword. Once again, it's another long-range weapon, kind of like the Rune Sword, just kind of attacks differently. But the thing is, with the Heaven Sword, it is best with a combo. You have to farm 2 of them to get the best effect out of them. So I went ahead and kept farming them. And I guess God felt bad for me or something, because it dropped within 2 or 3 minutes. I was actually about to put it off to another day because it just took so long. Things with the sword, all you do is with the shield rod and the shield, you just press them both at the same time. And everything about that hurts. The arc, the multiple swords flying across, and also the stream of the line across the screen. All of that hurts enemies. And that would have been effective against bosses like Beelzebub or Legion and whatnot. But yeah, I think it's well worth farming just to say that I actually got that sword. But that's going to be it for the first farming video, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out, and I'll see y'all next time.